This morning, Ruth Langsford calls Eamonn Holmes a tapper. Sign up for free now for the biggest moments from morning TV. Subscribe and valid email. When you subscribe, we will use the information you provide to send you these. Sometimes they'll include recommendations for other related newsletters or services. Our privacy notice explains more about how we use your data and your rights. You can unsubscribe at any. Eamonn Holmes has shared his despair over the cladding scandal after it was revealed numerous building blocks are still to be fixed, putting light. The This Morning presenter called out Prime Minister Boris Johnson to do the right thing and fix the cladding issue for homeowners. It comes after the Grenfell Tower disaster in 2017 resulted in the tragic death of 7. Since Grenfell, many thousands of flat owners have since faced huge bills for fire safety improvements, brought in after the devastating tower block fire when flames spread via combustible. The 61-year-old broadcaster shared he doesn't believe it should be up to taxpayers to foot the insurance costs to have the cladding removed. Eamonn said, "I'm not a believer in taxpayers' money being the answer to everything, but I'm a believer in doing." It's 3 years since Grenfell Tower in London burnt down, killing 72 people. There are still people living in 165 buildings around the country with unsafe Grenfell style. He added, "There have been offers of government help, but that still leaves people living in fear of their lives through no fault of. They face horrendous costs for repairs." Last week, the Housing Secretary Robert Jenrick announced a new $3.5 billion fund which would go towards paying for unsafe cladding to be removed from residential, but the funding will only apply to buildings that are 18 meters or higher. As the inquiry into Grenfell remains outgoing, Mr. Jenrick has offered flat owners loans to replace unsafe cladding with repayments capped at 50. However, the This Morning presenter feels the government should be doing more. Eamonn said that it cannot be right the costs fall solely on Rush Limbaugh dead. U.S. radio personality dies aged 70 from lung cancer. Latest Charlie Webb tells fans of hospital visit after suffering breast pain. Health. A Place in the Sun presenter Laura Hamilton in U-Turn with Children exclusive. He fumed. "This is a government which these days seems to find money for. So end the cladding crisis and at last please, do the right thing." The Grenfell United campaign group said in a statement that the cladding scandal needed to be dealt with once. They added, "Residents living in unsafe homes will go to bed tonight worrying if their building will qualify or be left out. Trending and bereaved and survivors of Grenfell will lay awake fearful that what happened to us could still happen." Tory MP Stephen McPartland, a prominent critic of the government's handling of the cladding crisis, dismissed the plans as all. He said Mr. Jenrick had ignored the continuing need for waking watches and the excessive insurance premiums which represent the main costs for many leaseholders. "I am listening to Robert Jenrick's announcement with my head in my hands, wondering how he can have got this so wrong. It is a betrayal of millions of leaseholders," he tweeted.